The paradise worlds are places of peace and serenity. Farms giving off crops for the imperium of mankind so the people don't starve. Vast green fields went as far as the eye can see. The crickets and birds sing their songs of life and fulfillment. Local guardsmen are stationed in a couple outposts that vigorously scan the peaceful area around them. Nothing can go wrong in such a place, can it? A sister of battle slaps the shoulder of the resting lamenter.
You're overthinking again, Brother Oro. Would you want to talk about it?
Brother Oro shudders at the sudden approach of Sister Melania. He sighs for a moment and vaguely smiles towards her.
It's just that. Your sisters and my battle brothers are now stationed here for what reason? This is a peaceful place, and we don't have luck on our side. In our footsteps usually follows.
Hush now. I know that your chapter is not known for the good luck. Quite the opposite. But look around us. Vast green lands. Only critters and bugs exist around us in a half-mile radius.
Yes, I know. But still, nothing goes well with us around. You were sent here to rest after you and your sisters saved an entire world that tech priests of Mechanicus had in their sights for a long time.
Oh, shush. Even you, the mighty angels of death, blessed warriors of the Emperor, need rest at times. Even if you are who you are still a human being. Use this moment in your long life to just relax. I don't know if you really need it, but you must feel tired at times, don't you?
Oro nods a couple times.
You are right, sister. You are right.
A sudden snap of reality took Brother Oro from his vivid dream as he took a moment to breathe in the midst of a long-waged battle. Rounds of bolt guns and las guns flew around his trench as he looked around with heavy breath, recollecting his cognition as he noticed traitorous Astartes of the Black Legion. The Lamenter grabbed his power sword and charged towards the Legionnaire and tried to shoot his bolt pistol at him, but it didn't go off the first few times. And so Brother Oro simply ran at his opponent. While that same opponent gleefully squeezed the trigger of the bolter, he aimed straight at the Lamenter, time and time again. But the rounds all bounced off his armor. Strangely lucky. But he'll think about it later. Now he had a traitor to kill. He let out a rageful roar and trampled the armored foe and pinned him to the ground, trying to penetrate his throat with the tip of his sword. But a stray bullet knocked it out of his hand. So after a millisecond of regaining his composure, he started to choke the cursed Astartes until his arms that tried to break free from the Lamenter's grip fell to the ground. Afterwards, Brother Oro stood up, looking for his sword. Next, he tasted iron on his tongue. Blood. A bullet hit him and he didn't notice? No, he is all right. Then a headache. Then strange, deep laughter. As Brother Oro fell to his knees, he spewed out blood. He felt internal bleeding, but it was not lethal, so he closed his eyes, took in a deep breath, and shook his head. Once he opened his eyes, he saw green grass stained with his blood. In panic, he straightened his back and looked in front of him.
No! No! Melania!
He screamed as his eyes started raining tears. They flowed freely over his cheeks as he looked up to the sky with bloodied fist in front of him, and he screamed in pain and anguish. Only a moment would pass before he would look around, as his senses started to tingle in the back of his head. Demonic portals would start to appear all over the planet, while his helmet started to sound off a call to arms. The Lamenter looked once again to the lifeless body of Sister Melania, and he closed her soulless eyes, passing the sister's bolt gun into her hand.
You can never forgive me, sister. I will grieve your death to the end of my days. But right now, I must take your duties to the Emperor and join them with my own,
He said as his eyes became cold with anger.
I will kill the traitor, the mutant, the unclean for both of us.
I will lament later.
He spoke with dutiful rage as he put on the helmet as he stood up.
Right now, I must fight with both our rages! For the Emperor!
And so the true battle began.